Hello everybody, this is PoisonDog88, and if you are on my Discord, then you will know that a couple of days ago I put a poll out on there, and the poll said, would you watch a video where I'm talking about my other Polytopia videos, or is that a dumb idea? And I got a unanimous, I would watch it. So here we are, I'm talking about my Polytopia videos, and as you can see, they're in a tier list. Now this is only for my challenge videos, so it's not every single Polytopia video. And as you can see, I have the playlist right here. So I'm going to be going through every single Polytopia video that I've ever done, and I'm going to be ranking them in a tier list. So that's bound to be a whole lot of fun. So this is the first challenge, the one city challenge. Now that was a really bad idea for a challenge. I love this quality, by the way. It's because my internet connection is bad right now. This was a bad idea for a challenge because it's so difficult, especially for it being my first challenge. And yeah, as you can probably assume by the video length, I didn't complete it. One thing I did notice, though, also it's in portrait mode, icky. Around this mark, I took meditation for absolutely no reason. Like, why would I need meditation? Was I just trying to complete the tech tree or something? And yeah, you can obviously see why this is a bad idea. I don't have an infinite supply of units, and eventually it's going to catch up with me. It's like turn 30 already, and I'm just losing. I can see this being a feasible challenge to do in the future. In fact, that's how I got 3 stars in every tribe, was the one city challenge. Like, what you do is you have one city and you play against one bot, and it has to be Quetzali, and like it's really easy. Anyways, this is a pretty nostalgic video, which is why I'm probably going to be ranking it higher than I should, but I think it's only a C tier video. It's not, well, I'm probably going to put it in D tier actually, because there's also no commentary. Like, this is before I did any commentary. Alright, warriors only. Oh, there's actually sound on this one. Again, no commentary. And wait, hold on. Go back a second. You could put your name in the Flower Empire. Did I do that on this one too? Did I put my name in as the Flower Empire? Oh, I did. Huh. Okay, well, anyway, Warriors Only was actually a decent challenge idea. I've got to turn this down because this is annoying. Fishing? Oh, this was a part of the game where I was like really into naval combat. Oh, I'm on an island. That is like one of the worst spawns I think I've ever had. I guess I kind of figured that I was on an island though. That's why I got fishing. Or maybe I'm just looking too much into it. Why would you get navigation? You can't even move. Now let's skip ahead a little bit to like here. You can see how well this panned out for me. Oh, actually it looks like it was going pretty well. What happened here? Did I lose this or something? Why did there need to be a rematch? I won. Oh my goodness, that the end of that video where it's just a screen recorder thing. Did I would have imagined I would have put it in the description if I lost. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this in C tier because it was better than this one because I didn't lose it. I don't know. I'm still confused about why there's a rematch. Also, loving how all these thumbnails are like the exact same, except for this one. The screen recorder beginning. Lovely. This is only part 1. However, part 2 got corrupted. For those of you curious, I ended up dying to Amaji after we allied to take down Barter and Shinshi. It was not a win, so I may be going back to do this again. Overall, it's a pretty neat idea for a challenge. It is, oh no, please stop. Okay, good, it's saved. It's a neat idea for a challenge. I guess if it ended up being a loss, what does my situation actually look like at this point? It doesn't actually look that good. Yeah, neat idea for a challenge. It's kind of made redundant by literally the 6th one, no technologies, and when I did that again here. It's a loss too. I'm gonna have to put this one in D tier as well. I'm not ranking these within the ranks, so like just because this one's lower than this one doesn't mean it's worse. It's just they go in the same tier. Warriors only rematch. Again, why is this necessary? Is it going to say in the description? No, there is no description. It's going in D tier because it's unnecessary. Man, we are... the first part of this is really not good. I'm not really proud of my older Polytopia videos. I should make a tier list of my old Geometry Dash videos. Now that would be something. I feel like I made a video talking about... Oh, I picked Venger this time too. Did I make a video talking about my thought process behind this? I remember I was originally like working on a video where I talked about my thought process behind a lot of stuff in this video. I don't know whatever happened to it. Good on you picking Venger again, because you can just like you don't really need to upgrade your cities in this one. Redundant, but I'm guessing this was a win. Okay, well, judging by the preview down here, yeah, that was a win. I'm gonna put this one in C tier. No technologies. This one was not a win. Oh, hey, this one has a description. No talking in this one. Cannot research technologies from the tech tree. Normal difficulty 5 bots. Anything else such as getting technologies from other tribes or ruins is allowed. This is a loss. I even put, but rest assured I won't give up on this challenge. You should make this a series. What did I reply? I have this, yeah. Oh, I think I lost this challenge because I needed sailing in order to progress. Also unedited. Side note. Why did I choose Imperius for this? I should have chosen someone like Venger. There was absolutely no way I could do this. I tried, because I was like hopeful that I could get in that port, but I didn't realize that in order to move into water you needed sailing. Alright, well, this is a loss, but it's actually a more decent video than the last ones. So I'm going to also put this in C tier. Social distancing challenge. This one has captions. I'm going to turn the captions on. No units adjacent to one another at the end of every turn, except if I get a giant from leveling up a city, or units that I get from ruins. Enemy units are exempt from this. 5 opponents, normal difficulty. This is not a true run. To compensate, I delete the units once I realize to symbolize them catching the virus. I can do a true run of this later. Am I talking? Yes. I'm talking, but it's really quiet and it's covered up by the music. Alright. Stop. No, I'm taking a break from the no tech runs. I'm doing a social distancing challenge. I'm allowed to have any units directly adjacent to each other by the end of the turn. So like they can music. Yeah, that's the problem. Alright. So I'm actually talking now, so I don't know whether to put this in B or C tier. It's a loss, actually, so I am going to put this in C tier. So this is the last time I use this thumbnail format. You can see it's a little different here. That was supposed to be Zabasi putting a mask, or Shinshi putting a mask on. I don't really know if it stood out. I should have put like the little 6 feet thing here. Alright, next challenge is Quetzali in Waterworld is actually useful. I was requested to do a Defenders Only game because some of y'all like to see my suffering. Yeah, I did this in portrait mode. Sue me. Again with the portrait mode. Oh. Hey, I turned down the volume. This is Poison Duck 88. Lovely. Comment below and I'll do a dryland map, so I'm forced to do a Defenders Only land tactic. This was a win, I remember that. I think this is going to be our first B tier video. Wasn't exactly a difficult challenge because it was Waterworld. Waterworld isn't really that difficult to do Defenders Only because you can just get Defender battleships. I'm pretty sure I did this in normal mode, didn't I? Yeah. Huge normal Waterworld map. I should go back and do this one in crazy mode on like archipelago or continents map. That would actually be interesting. Alright, Mindbenders Only. So, this wasn't a true Mindbenders Only. You all are so mean. This wasn't true Mindbenders Only because I could use units that I mind bent too. I don't think this is gonna load. Oh, there we go. We're in landscape mode? Oh my goodness. And also I edited out the little screen recorder thing at the beginning. Also player multiplayer games, dude. So because this challenge wasn't actually a true Mindbenders Only, I'm gonna put it in B tier as well. Yeah, I think that's fair. But I did go to landscape mode. This comment actually prompted me to. I eventually did that, didn't I? Yeah, no diagonals, but it's crazy difficulty. Knights only, but it's crazy. And then I did this one in hard mode. I think this one's also in crazy mode. Yeah. Not as bad as what? Catapults only? Which was another option, I'm guessing. One that I got quite a few votes, but I'm glad it didn't get too many. How am I talking?
So for knights only, I'm using Amaji because, you know, they start with writing. We need to rush
That was a nice
chivalry,
voice crack
but
there.
I think we take the long route to chivalry. You know, we don't have to get it right away.
Yes, you do. It's knights only.
Just explore with it.
No, that's illegal.
Why not?
Because it's knights only. So I'm going to put this in A tier, actually. The beginning of the video is really weird, but, you know, it's not bad. And also, the length of it isn't as bad. This catapults only video is 50 minutes. The global cooling is 42. I don't think I cut anything out of those, actually. I guess it's not as bad as it's not in here because it wasn't a challenge. It was the feudalism video that was like 70 minutes long. Yes, that's our first A tier because it's a good challenge. It's in landscape mode. I'm actually talking now, and it was a win. So win, 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 win. No diagonals movement. Okay. So a bit of a long video. Good challenge. I'm gonna put it in A tier, I think. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, catapults aren't a standalone unit. Yeah, this is like one of those videos where you just skip through. I'm not going to watch the entire thing. I haven't watched the entire thing of actually any of these, to be fair, except for when I was editing them, but I didn't edit up until I think it was Hypnotizing the Polytopia Square or Knight's Paths Are Annoying. So, because of its length, I think I'm going to put this one in B tier. It's a great challenge, really hard if you're going to do it in anything higher than normal. I might actually try that, too. I'm getting so many new ideas for challenges. Alright, causing global cooling. Why am I getting 2022 Google Classroom complete walkthrough? So I could only move on frozen tiles unless it was an enemy land tile. This only applies to all water tiles and neutral land tiles. So basically what I did is it took me forever to get anything other than my first city. And by that point, like, all my enemies had just taken the land, so I was kind of exempt from the challenge. Thumbnail's nice, it's different. I didn't make the thumbnail, that's why. But I'm gonna probably put this one in C tier, because it's not really that big of a challenge. Hypnotizing the Polytopia Square. Mindbenders only, but this time I can't use other units to attack. Ah. So I fixed the problem with this video. No thumbnail, though. I might actually move Mindbenders down into C tier. I'll just put it in order of when they were made. And put this one up in B tier. Just because it fixed the fatal flaw with my Mindbenders only challenge. Knight's Paths Are Annoying. I think this one, there was a problem where I didn't move in a Knight's Path at one point. Someone should remix this. What am I remixing now?
Garbage. Oh, you stupid Polaris unit. Why did you not attack me in a normal pattern? Okay. What can I do with you?
What was that? Next challenge. I avoid walking on frozen water or ice tiles. So I can walk on frozen land tiles, I'm assuming. I do step on it once, but I disband that unit. Right. Okay, so decent thumbnail. It's actually edited. I'm talking. So I do step on it once. I acknowledge that in the description. I don't know if I actually do in the video. I think this one's also going to get a B tier from me. It's not exactly a difficult challenge to avoid ice. Okay. No diagonals, but it's crazy difficulty. I don't know if I succeeded. I don't remember if I succeeded or failed in these videos, actually. Gonna play as my favorite tribe because it's crazy difficulty. I guess that was Kiku. Oh, and I looked. Oh my goodness. Look at all those whales. Really good. Someone's getting destroyed over there. Yeah. What is this? Oh, that's it. I cut away. I edited this. I'm so proud of you. That's a really nice tiny island there. Customs houses? You were actually playing with customs houses. Did you actually build customs houses in this game? You did! I'm so proud of you. My boy is all grown up. Even though that's me, that's a little weird to say. Okay, no diagonal movement, crazy difficulty probably goes right next to no diagonal movement. I don't see any reason why this is any harder. It wasn't really a hard challenge at first. Knights only and crazy. Did I keep my rider around at the beginning?
Do some exploration with this
Okay.
guy.
You did some exploration with it. But since I put the original in A tier, I'm going to put this one in A tier too. Haven't gotten any that were worthy of S tier, but I think once we get down to some of the more difficult ones, like this one, or this one, or this one, they'll go in S tier. Saving the turtles in Polytopia. Not allowed to do anything involving turtles while playing as Aquarion. I think I remember in this challenge I was stuck between like Yaddick and Luxador for like the longest time. Yeah. This one was a pretty good challenge. I'm actually gonna put that one in A too. A lot of the newer videos are pretty good because I actually put effort into them. So I can only move on roads. Okay. This one wasn't a really hard challenge because just like the no ice movement, it didn't really apply to enemy tiles. Or no, just like the global cooling didn't apply to enemy tiles. But I'm gonna move it up because the video length. Alright, this next one, I'm really proud of this one. I think I premiered this one, didn't I? I don't know where to check. But I did premiere this one because this video title, and also I didn't want them to see the length of the video. So I actually included a couple of fails in here. That's why the video is so long. It wouldn't actually be that long. I'm gonna put this in S tier because that was like the first challenge that I really felt like entirely triumphant when I won. Like after I won that challenge, I like had to like take a nap or something. All right, this next one, upgrading the left side only. This was kind of a splash of cold water after the last one. Yeah, so that was a really easy challenge. Also thumbnail bad, so C tier. Save every unit, 100% attack score. This one should be actually really easy to verify. Why do I keep getting 2022 Google Classroom complete walkthrough?
0 units lost.
Yep, 0 units lost. So yeah, this one was mental recuperation after this one. I think I might put this one in A tier. Yeah, I think it is, because it's not really that difficult to not lose any units in normal difficulty. It's not as difficult as you may think. Robin Hood. So this was actually, I think, the first challenge where I didn't need to complete the game. That was actually really nice of me to put that up there. I even put the little name that it's supposed to correspond to down there. This actually was a really slow Robin Hood and his Merry Men if you saw the Polytopia Discord server submissions for this. You know, it was a good video. It didn't require me to win the game. I think it's actually a B tier. Good editing, not really a difficult challenge, did it very poorly. Yeah, so that's where that goes. This challenge is awful. Alright, well, I think this one needs to go a little higher than this one because of harder difficulty, so I am actually going to put this one into S tier because that was a really hard challenge. Small army, 10 units only. Okay, so this is a really good challenge idea. I remember it didn't actually end up being that difficult, but I am going to put this in A tier as well. Alright, but if a unit dies, then the video ends. So this was my first attempt at the crazy no deaths run. I guess you can probably infer what happened based on the length, yeah.
No.
Okay. So based on the video length, I don't think I should have uploaded this. They wanted it though, and I didn't want to redo it, but I think this is a C tier video actually. Patriotism challenge. I think this one I could only train units in cities I founded. At one point I trained a city in Zinzi's capital. You can see that 2 population has been used up. Yes, I did do that. Neat challenge idea actually. So I think B tier for this one actually. I'm not gonna watch any of that video because I don't feel like it. What is the King's Heir? I forget that one. Rules for this challenge. My starting unit must be the unit I used to capture all cities. Stop talking. Neutral villages do not count. It cannot die because that would make the challenge impossible. Raw footage. Okay, raw footage. This challenge, it was actually a decently difficult challenge. I'm guessing I did it. So this one I'm also gonna put in B tier. B tier is kind of like my average tier. Like, there's nothing special about it, nothing bad about it. It's just an average challenge. All right, Tiny Watery Wonders. Activate all 7 monuments. Tiny Water World. 5 opponents.
Hello.
Any of this would be impossible to do network task. The fail attempt can be seen. Oh, there was a fail attempt. Oh, I attempted it in 2 difficulties. What did I do it on at first? Did I do it on normal?
Yeah, that looks
I
good.
did it on hard. So this was actually a neat little challenge. Different criteria, again, like the Robin Hood one. I'm actually gonna put this in A tier. I'm actually kind of proud of that video. That was a really good video idea. It was from the Polytopia Discord, but you know what? Oh well. Now, I don't feel I need to watch these 3 videos because I have actually looked at them recently and watched through them. Unconventional Navy unquestionably goes into S tier. I'm so mad that I had to use a second attempt from that video because the first attempt was so much more intense because I had Illyrian against me. Skipping every 3rd turn goes in C tier because I failed at one point. And Comeback of the Century also goes in S tier because this is the part for both parts. Like, I'm putting this here to mean that both parts go here. Okay, so this is the final tier list. That's what I think about all my Polytopia videos. I actually posted this onto Tier List Maker, so if you really want to, or I guess Tier Maker. So if you want to do this yourself, you can send me your tier list if you really care. I don't really care if you do it or not, and I won't be upset if you rank any of my videos low. It's perfectly fine. Anyways, this was the different video idea I had. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.